Alright, I'm back. I am disappointed in myself because I did not go to bed at the proper bedtime. So I ended up, unsurprisingly, waking up 3 hours later than I should have. It's a good thing I don't have to do anything this early in the morning, because other than just go to the gym and do this. And let me check real quick to see if I've got the soundtrack to Jet Empire. So I could have sworn I do. Okay, apparently not on that. Check here. No, apparently not. Okay. Weird. Could have sworn I did, but it's not there, so can't argue with that. Anyways. Soundtrack, I made a playlist. Go ahead and get started. Okay. Right, I was complaining about this being a little too dark compared to this, but again, Krita says that those values match, so I'm not going to argue with the software or the computer for that matter. $250. Oh, glasses, right? Very strange. These two values are so close to each other, these two anyways, that it pretty much just groups them together as this value. If I had even two more values on either side of the spectrum, then it would make this a lot more clear as to, you know, this being darker than this, but unfortunately I don't. So considering now I'm working with limitations, yeah, again, I shouldn't be trying to argue with Krita. Let's see, I guess I can do 75. Something that I'm just thinking about right now while I'm doing this is whether or not I want to make some IRL content or vlog content. Basically something that involves just using a camera to show off something tangible in front of it, like say doing some sort of product review or just going to some location and, you know, showing the location off. Like some sort of virtual tour. I may do that sometime in the future, but it's going to be tricky because I don't want to give away too much information about myself. But if Life of Boris, if Boris is able to do all that and still remain anonymous, then maybe I can as well. But there's some locations that I've been to in the past that I've always wanted to go back and visit, just to see what it's like again, even if my experience at said location wasn't all that positive. Let me just make sure that this is supposed to be that dark. It is, okay. Again, I'm not supposed to be zooming in that far. It's kind of pointless anyways because there's not a whole lot of values, any at all, in fact, on this leg. There's just one solid value. I'll do that leg later. Got that brighter gray there. Oh, I remember talking about my my experiences drinking at bars, or one bar specifically that I go to all the time. And I got confirmation that yes, the bartenders are supposed to take away your drinks once you do get shit-faced. But they're not supposed to really take your food away if you were eating something. And for some reason, the bartenders at the bar I go to, no matter who it is, they just keep taking my food away. Which even to my coworker that I asked this information about from, he even found it weird that they've been doing this because the food is supposed to help sober me up. So why would they take it away? I guess it's because they don't want me to choke on the food. But still, I mean, if I've already eaten half a burger, why not just let me eat the other half? I don't know, man. But I think I'm gonna make it a rule from now on that if I want to order some food at the bar, I should eat that first before I drink. Even though I'm not gonna get drunk as fast if I do that, at least I won't have to worry about wasting my food. Because I can down the drink pretty quickly to the point where they can't just take the rest of the drink away from me, or the shot, or whatever. All they'll be taken away from me is the empty shot glass, or the beer can, or bottle, or whatever. Plan on getting a beer pizza. I mean, bar pizza. Beer pizza, as if that exists. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it does. But, yeah. Let's see. Do a little better job of doing it. Okay, now let's deal with this leg. So as you can see, or maybe you can't because the image resolution is really low. Got this brighter gray here, or brightest I should say, on his leg. Got somewhere between the darkest and the brightest, and then you got this really dark gray here, signifying a shadow. So let's see. Are you gonna tell me? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it's gonna be like that, that, and then that. Oops. I don't know if there's a much more efficient way of coloring this in besides just using the select tool, and select tools I should say, and then you just using the bucket tool or the fill tool. But if I do that, it's not gonna change the fact that I'm still gonna have to blend in different grays like I did here on his hand. So that's just gonna be saving some time, but not a whole lot, and it won't make that much of a difference in the long run. Then the middle of this leg is gonna be this, right? But yeah, ever since I've been out of school, I've been able to just have a lot of fun and just do a lot of things that I didn't even think I would be either willing or able to do. I mean, the most recent accomplishment I've made is getting my driver's license. So, I didn't think that was ever going to happen, or own a car for that matter, but hey, here we are. Not to brag or anything, but it's true. Because when you're college student and you're living on campus, and your campus pretty much has everything you need, including transportation or all the shops you ever need to go to just off campus or on campus, there's no real reason to worry about driving and you know, traveling long distances and such. Not until grad school, where basically I had to walk maybe 1 mile, 2 miles, something like that, just to get groceries every week. Cool. Yeah, it should look something like that. That's a bit of an exaggerated example, but nevertheless, though, since I'm only working with these 3 shades of gray, it's not going to be enough to bridge these 3, right? It just isn't. So I may have to expand the grayscale values more. Because right now there's only 5 in between white and black. If I change that to 7 or 9, then I'd have a lot more options to work with, and it would make the grayscale or the Grisaille layer more fluid. You know, it'll bring out the form a lot better. But that'll be for the next drawing, because right now I'm just trying to learn how to use gradient maps. Also, I have no idea why I sound sick or have the stuffy nose. It's weird. Could just be me sleeping while the fan is on and I got my shirt off. And this time of year, that's pretty dumb to do, but because the heater is cranked up really high and I get hot easily because I'm an athlete, I can't help it. There we go. That. Why is it getting darker? What? Apparently I have that selected, that's why. Weird. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Should probably make this brush size smaller. Really? It even does that with the mouse? Come on, what causes this glitch to happen? So weird. There we go. That's better. I just have to make the Malagas color myself. I think that ought to do it. No, it still looks a little muddy. Yeah, that looks a little better. Okay, at this point I'm kind of wasting time because without a color that goes in between these two grays, or rather a value that goes in between these two other values, it's kind of pointless trying to mix these two together to make that value that doesn't exist on my palette right now. I do need to bring this up a bit. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna have to move on. It doesn't look good, but unfortunately I can't do much about it. It's pretty clear that I've only got 3 of those darker values to work with. So let's see, what's this value? Okay. The other one is 1. Yeah, so basically it's this area here has the same problem. And the only way to essentially blend these together, at least easily anyways, is to go pick a value in between the two. But since I don't want to waste time trying to figure that out and having consistency issues, I'm just going to wing it and try to mix the two together. Should be going darker, so I'm going to pick this one. Just mix. Mix. Mix, mix. Colors. you know. Then make this slightly brighter on this side, but it flows right like that. And there we have it. Again, it looks muddy just because you can see the brush strokes. I'm noticing that you can actually see the texture of the brush work. Basically what's happening is when I put one value down and I'm trying to blend it with another, this is what's happening. There is that color, then there's this other value, right? And I'm trying to blend these two together. So what ends up happening is I put the value between the two down, but as you can see, it looks more like I'm putting that. You can see the strokes, all right, the lines, the way I move my brush, and that's what's appearing here. Now that's fine and dandy because, you know, I'm trying to replicate the texture of, or not the texture, but just replicate oil paint in general. And that was what oil paint looked like on a canvas after, you know, you get done working on a project. More or less. However, the more paint you put on the canvas and the thicker the layers became, you wouldn't see the brush strokes as much. So, how do you fix this in digital art? I'm not really sure, but I think it has to do with, one, actually having the correct analogous color in between the two values or hues that you want to blend together with. That'll make the process easier. And two, it's a matter of opacity. Because right now, some of the colors are opaque, others are transparent, and that's why, even though this area is composed of the color in between these two, it's showing strokes of both. Here with this one, and then here. Oops, not that. I meant here with this one. So, and that's also the reason why you could see this, but that's mostly because I don't have a bridging value in between the two. I mean, three there. Okay, what next? Shoes, the other hand, or the head? I guess I'll do the other hand. Half an hour, huh? Whoops, still making good time. Let's see. Normally, you know, it's best to work with light to dark, but in this case, because the majority of the hand is made up of this darker value, because of the shadow that is on this hand, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. It's the mid-tone anyway, so I'm using the middle gray, the 50-50 gray, whatever you want to call it. So it'll be fine. Should I go into that area. There we go. Let's see, how much of this value needs to be here? Not a whole lot. Let me reduce the size then. What I could do is just use eraser tool lightly. Go over the or like that. And just lightly, oh so lightly, go with this. Uh, Weird. In this area, just to make it easier to visualize it, yeah, it's still a little too dark on this side. Gotta reduce the brush size again. Brush size. Go. And there we go. Not sure why, but when it comes to the lighter values, it's much easier to blend than the darker values. Again, I have no idea why. It just, At least in my opinion anyways, that seems to be the case. But that could just be the way my eyes work. I'll be the first one to admit that I do not have good eyesight. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't think I've saved it in a while. So hungry. Ugh. I had to do a smaller brush size. Okay. Now for this value, I think it's gonna be mid-tone again. Nope. Okay, yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, this little corner here is darker than the other side. Okay, oops. Should not be zooming in like that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that little corner there. So, close. Okay, apparently my phone is ringing. Hold on, 1 second. Alright. Is this song still playing? Hold on. There we go. I might just have to get rid of that track because I don't know, I don't like it as much as I thought I did. Okay, where was I? Where's my pen? There it is. Okay. There we go. And a little bit more of this. Oh, that way it looks a little more cool. Okay. Takes care of that. Oops. I really gotta stop doing that. Go. Oops. It's like the playlist knows that the stream is going to end. That's cool. Didn't even mean for that to happen. Although if I arrange the playlist in a way, I could actually make that happen where this track plays at the 59-minute mark like it just did now. Wouldn't be that hard to do. Might be a good idea in the future. Take another sip. And judging from this hard edge of the shadow on this spike right here, I may just have to leave it like that, but I'll make the curve a little bit better. Yeah, something like that. And it even looks like there's a hard edge there as well, in between these two grays, this one and this one. Again, that could also be because the resolution of the image is pretty bad, but nevertheless, though, it's not flowing into each other. Whoops. There we go. And just show off the curvature of the bike like this. Then blend the two together. That. Ten. Very. There we go. Oops. And I'll just play that track again. Okay, that should be it. Do this. There we go. Alright. Alright, that's got to be it. Okay. Why does it still look weird? There we go. Okay, that's gonna have to be it. But yeah, I think I got the majority of his hand done. Other hand, I should say. Left hand. There's just that spike left to do. It's mostly a solid color. But I'll get to it in the next stream. Cool. The crescent on his chest is also a shade of gray. So I gotta do that as well. It's gonna be tricky though because the crescent is white, but there's a shadow over it, so it's not as dark of a gray as I am probably gonna make it to be. But that's why we have the eyedropper tool, or the color selection tool, or whatever it's called. Yeah, let me go ahead and put this on. There we go. Anyways, let me go ahead and save it again. Pretty good stuff though, for the most part. Trying to think though. Is there anything I need to say or announce or anything like that? I guess not. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I'll be able to do one more stream before I have to upload the VODs for this week and last week. But nevertheless, though, it's not looking too bad. The white in the background is what's tripping me up, because these values here, these dark grays, appear to be darker than they should be because they're next to this white, which causes a huge contrast. Versus this background, right, there's a bunch of grays, and therefore all these darker grays don't look as dark as, you know, these here. So it's funny how the eyes work like that. But anyways, or anything else I want to say or do? I guess not. Yeah. Alright then. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I'll pick this up in the next one. Peace.